So you always get these reasonable Republicans that are brought on TV to say that the Republican Party should do this because it is the right thing to do. But the reality is, every single one of them that is brought on is a whack job. The latest Republican went on Fox News and said, Republicans need to lay off abortion because we're going to lose elections. It wasn't, we should stop taking away abortion rights. It was, we need to not take them away right now. We don't need to change our opinions or what we're going to do later. We need to stop taking abortion rights away so we can stay in power. Seems reasonable, right? At least they think so. And that was a reasonable Republican. She also went on to say that they need to do something about all these gun shootings around the United States. Then she went on to say that Biden, without any evidence, has been running a prostitution ring. Surprising? Not at all. Because the reality is, there is no one left in the Republican Party that is reasonable. You may say, oh, they're just doing that to stay in power. How long can you claim that? Seriously now. In Montana, the only trans person elected to office isn't allowed to speak because she told the truth that the Republicans have blood on their hands for eliminating trans health care. They're refusing to allow her to speak. The black people in Tennessee that dared to have an opinion about guns, they were thrown out of the legislature because how dare those uppity black people have any issue whatsoever. And the Republicans on this are silent. In the House, they're trying to pass a 22% across the board cut on their plan to raise the debt limit for a year. A 22% cut to veterans' benefits. They can't even get their own caucus to vote for it because it is so out there. And honestly, they can't get some in the caucus to vote for it because they think it's not enough. Just remember, the last time Republicans tried to hold the national credit hostage, it was the big donors that stepped in and told them not to. But the reality is, how much longer can the Republicans hold on to their big donors when they're demanding boycotts of corporations and attacking anyone that doesn't do exactly what they say for being woke, which at any day could mean absolutely anything whatsoever? So, with all that screaming and yelling, Republicans are still saying that Democrats are corrupt and that laptop will provide evidence of it. But Republicans have all the data off the laptop. Rudy Giuliani has been spreading it around to whoever wants to look at it. And what do they find? Dick pics. The president's son's dick. And they bring it up all the time because that is only thing that they have. If they found any actual corruption, any actual crime on there, don't you think the Republicans would be spreading it? But they get to scream about this, and they have been for the last 2.5 years. And there has been never a single crime brought forward. Comer has been looking into this, constantly talks about the laptop. But when he was brought on CNN and asked, have you found anything illegal while he was actually in office? Nothing. They can't provide any evidence whatsoever. After how many years of looking into this? Nothing a Republican says, or will say should be taken for face value, because they have nothing to offer except hate and fear.